Hello, good afternoon. It's Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope I'm on the right day, right time. Sometimes the days can just go by. I can't believe we are at the end of September already. Didn't we just have summer? So it's pretty crazy, but I'm happy to be on with you guys. Right day, right time, hopefully. So let me know that you're popping on because I love to connect with you, and it's nice to know there's people out there watching. I've got a great project to share with you guys today. So let me know that you're on. You can comment. Oh, great. Okay, hi, Joy. Good to see that you're on. So anybody that comments, you'll be entered into a drawing. So I love to just connect with you. And hi, Maureen. Great. So some of you may know, if you've been tracking everything this month, I have focused on one product. So I've been trying to have a product of the month. And this month's product was the Monster Bash Designer Series paper. So this is our last week showcasing that paper, and starting next week, because I believe it'll be October. Oh, will it be October next week? Hang on, what day are we today? 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 days has September, April, 30 days has September. Okay, so it'll be October 1st. Yes, I was like, oh no, I'm missing a Monster Bash project. Okay, so I think if I'm correct, next week is, let me know if I'm not correct, because I better be get cracking on it. But I think next week we're going to start a new product of the week, product of the month. So October will be a totally different product. And it's so hard to choose. I was trying to decide which product I was going to focus on next month. So I've narrowed it down a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure. So you are going to have to make sure to tune in next week to see what I decide for the product of the month for next week. Oh yes, I'm hoping the internet is okay. I'll just keep going on. But let me know if it's really bad, because I guess I would start all over. I'm not sure. Okay, so I was just saying, Joy, that I was thinking that I'm going to start a new product of the month next week in October. So you'll all have to tune in to see what it is. But today is going to be the last week where I'm showcasing the Monster Bash Designer Series paper. So, but a couple of announcements first. One is now is the time to register for my Brightly Gleaming Stamp-A-Stack. So here's a couple of samples of the cards we're gonna make in the class. So I had, as soon as I saw this suite in the catalog, I had to do a class with this suite because the paper is so gorgeous with the copper accents and of course the intricacy of the kind of ornaments, and so definitely I'm having a class on it. So you can register now. The registration is open. It's perfect for if you want to come to Markham and do the class. You'll be making 8 cards using the Christmas Gleaming stamp set, and everybody will get the stamp set as part of their class fee. That's why it's such a great value, because the class fee to make the 8 cards and you get the stamp set to take home is only $41. And then if you want to add on 2 coordinating punches, it's only $43 more. So it's a great value. You'll go home with that great stamp set and 8 cards. Now, if you already own the stamp set, you can still register for the class. Just let me know that you want to substitute a different stamp set. You'll still get to make the Christmas Gleaming cards at the class, but you'll just bring your own stamp set to the class instead. So that's the Christmas Gleaming class. It will be on October the 30th. So the day before Halloween, we'll have a Christmas card making class in Markham. So you can register. I think I put an event on my Facebook page, so you can register through there. It takes you right to the Eventbrite link if you want. Or you can message me, that's fine. If you live long distance and you're not able to come to Markham to do the class, or maybe the date doesn't work for you, just ask me for the Take It To Go version. I'll cut all the pieces of paper. You'll get a tutorial with the photographs so that you can follow along. And since you get the stamp set as part of the class, you just have to use your own inks to complete the cards on your own time. So it's a perfect take it to go class as well. It's exactly the same price if you pick up the packet from me, or it's just $10 more if you want the packet mailed to you with the stamp set and everything. Okay, so that is the announcement for today. And and so just a reminder, if you're just joining in, don't be afraid to say hi and comment. I love to see your comments. And I choose a winner. So last week's winner was Vicky D. So Vicky, I've put your little prize in the envelope for you, and I'll give that to you. So don't be afraid to comment and let me know you're here. Hopefully, I haven't seen any new comments coming through, so I'm hoping that the reception is okay. So please like whatever so that I know that my internet is working okay, because sometimes it can be touchy here, although we try to have a good package. But anyway, comment, like if you're able to join in and if you're able to hear everything. Hopefully it is all working. Okay, so I am going to flip the camera around. You guys can tell me what you've been crafting, but I can't wait to show you what we're gonna make today with the Monster Bash DSP. Okay, so let's flip this camera around and we'll do some crafting. Let's see how this goes here. Okay, this is always the part that kind of stresses me out, but people said they like seeing my face. Let me see if I can get it onto the mount here. And okay, so hopefully you can see everything there. Great. Okay, good. So you can see everything? Okay, good. So let's first, a couple things. Just a reminder, this host code will close tomorrow night. So if you want to do any shopping, if there's anything you like, hi Donna, if there's anything you like, don't be afraid to head to my online store, genevieve.stampinup.net. See, I crossed out the www because we got a new website with Stampin' Up, so they said don't use www anymore. So it's genevieve.stampinup.net. You can hit the shop now button, and you can use that host code to shop, because if you do use that host code to shop, this host code closes the 25th, so I think that's tomorrow night. You can probably get in just before 9 o'clock or whatever. That host code will be working, and what you get, any online order will get you the tutorials of all the showcase projects that I have done over this month, showcasing the Monster Bash DSP. So if you remember, if you've been tuning in every week on Tuesday, you'll remember that in week 1, showcasing this paper, we made this little box, and week 2 was a card. I think I actually mailed the card away, so I don't have the card anymore. Week 3 was the tag. So any online orders will get the tutorials for the showcase projects that I've been doing. But remember, if your order is $60 or more on my online store, you'll qualify to get this class in the mail. Okay, and I will cut all the pieces for you, and you just use your own stamps and ink to finish it off, and I'll pre-cut, pre-emboss, whatever needs to be done. The only thing is, if I'm mailing it to you, you won't get that 12 by 12 piece of paper that I used behind, and you won't get the frame because it's too hard to ship that, but you'll get all the little squares and all the pieces. Okay, so as long as you get in on this host code before tomorrow night, and your order $60 or more, you'll get this class completely free. I actually just finished writing the tutorial. I just finished cutting all the pieces today, so they are ready to go. So last chance on that. Okay, so why don't we get on to today's project. It's almost like I'm feeling a little nostalgic. I've been using this Monster Bash DSP for 4 weeks as our September product of the month, but that's okay. We can feel kind of that we're saying farewell to it. I'll show you the different designs on this paper, and we can also look forward to what's coming next month, what'll be our special product of the month next month. Okay, so I like this paper because, of course, it's fun for Halloween. I'm a big fan of these cartoony things. I'm not into hugely spooky, evil kind of things, but come on, tell me that that's not cute. And then also, some of the backs of the papers, they don't have to be used for Halloween, so they could be used for other projects as well. So anyway, there's a little sampling of the Monster Bash DSP. and we'll say a fond farewell to our product of the month. This will be the last week that we're showcasing it. So today I am going to use this design, but again, this project that I'm showing you, you could use any designer series paper that you have. So let me show you what we're going to do. I'll get my trimmer out. This piece has already been cut here, but let me cut it again. So I am going to cut it at 2 3/4 inches by 10 inches. Okay, so just let me, I don't know, can you see that there? So 2 3/4 inches. So let me pop this in the trimmer. Okay, 2 3/4 inches by 10 inches. Now, if you're using paper like I am that has a clear top and bottom to it, you're going to want to make sure that you're cutting it this way so that it's, I don't know, long ways. Yeah. Okay, so, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it. So again, you just kind of, when you see the finished project, you'll understand why you kind of have to keep track of the top and the bottom. But I'm going to score it at 1 inch, 3 inches, and 8 inches. Okay, so we'll slip it in here, and you can use any kind of scoring tool. I'm just using the one that's on here. 1 inch, 3 inches, and 8 inches. 1 inch, 3 inches, and 8 inches are where I have the score lines. Okay, good. Some people are saying that they can hear okay, so hopefully the internet is fine. And then what I am going to do is slip this. Actually, maybe we'll put it aside for a minute. Get this out of the way. Okay. So let me finish getting all the other pieces that we'll need, and then I can just assemble it. Okay, so we're going to need, I'm using the stitch shape framelits. You can tell they're well loved. This whole thing is falling apart. And I'm going to use the second largest stitch circle. So the stitch shape framelit dies, they have ovals, circles, and squares. Okay, 4 of each shape, and the best part about it is the little stitching on the side. So we'll take that piece because we'll need that. And then as well, I will take out the layering circle scallop die. So again, I'm using the second largest. I think that should be okay. Okay, because we're going to layer those together. So let me get this out of the way. And I tried to get my paper out ahead of time. Let's see whether we can find it here. Paper. Or could be my imagination, but I have already lost the paper. Oh, no, here it is. Okay, so let's cut these pieces out, and then you'll see what we're going to make. I'm trying to keep you in suspense. Do you guys feel in suspense? If you're just joining in, don't be afraid to comment, because anyone who comments will be entered into a raffle draw for a little door prize. So I don't know, Vicki, if you're on, but you were the winner from last week's Facebook Live. So thank you for commenting and enjoying the video. Okay, so I'm going to roll out the Whisper White, stick that on there, and then I'm using the magnetic platform here. Let's see if we can get this layering circle on. Sometimes I like to see if I can run 2 through at the same time. Okay, and we'll roll that through. Okay. Yeah, don't be afraid to comment if you're just joining in. These are my absolute favorite, the stitched shape dies, because I'm going to show you. It feels like you're going to break it when you're pushing it out, but if you can see there's that nice detailed stitching there. I love that. Okay, and we'll get our layer. Hopefully I got the right size. There we go. Yep, that's perfect. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Okay, I'm so afraid I'm going to drop all my stuff. Okay, Perfect. So we got that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do some stamping, and then we'll put this all together so you can see where I'm going. I'll put this piece here to remind you what we did when we started. Okay, so for those of you just joining in, I cut a piece of DSP, our Monster Bash DSP, 2 3/4 inches by 10 inches. I scored it at 1 inch, 3 inch, and 8 inch. Okay, so we'll get back to you over there. And I'm using this Harvest Hello stamp set. So that's a bit of a change. I've been using the Spectacular Bash stamp set, but this week we're going to use the Harvest Hello. And I'm using the little pumpkin image here. And we'll grab a block. And I'm going to stamp it using pumpkin pie. This is my very first time using the new style ink pad with pumpkin pie. And I was going to get it all set up, and I was like, oh, I'm going to show you, because the other day in class, someone was so surprised by this feature. They didn't realize that this was incorporated in the new pad. So I figured, since I have a brand new pad, I can show you all how it works. So the new pad, first of all, it just opens very easily like a compact. There's a little lip here. You just lift it up, and then you slide it in. Okay, it just slides in like that. Okay, but here's the... I'm going to close this so I don't get my finger all smooshed. At the back are the stickers. So the sticker, they come in all the languages, but they've got the English, French, what is it called? Oh, tarte au poitron. Poitron. No, poitrillon. Poitrillon. Anyway, so obviously I don't know the word for pumpkin, but I'm learning it now. Okay, so once we've got that sticker, it can go right here, so that you know the color, so that when it's sitting on your shelf, you can see what it is. It's just pumpkin pie. But there's one blank one that has no words on it. You can peel that label off. Oh, I'm sure you guys know this, but I think it was Karen at one of my classes. She had no idea that you can open this up and that sticker actually fits right here. I'm trying very hard not to stick my finger in the ink pad because it is super duper juicy. I think I already did. Okay, let me put this down. Okay, so this little sticker fits right in here, so when the ink pad is open, you know what color it is, because sometimes it's hard to tell from the actual pad. Okay, so there you go. Just in case some of you out there didn't know that, just like Karen in my class didn't know that. Okay, let me just slide this. It's brand new, so it's a little stiff. Okay, so we'll just tap, tap, tap that pumpkin image. Okay, and then we will close it, and I'm going to use the Memento ink pad. And I'll get a smaller block, and I'm going to use the little jack-o'-lantern face in the Harvest Hello stamp set. Okay, and let's put the face on him. Makes him a little more fun there. Okay, there we go. And of course there's a punch. Of course there's a matching punch. You can just pop it in. I took the punch out. Here it is. Okay, I know, I love the dies too. Everyone loves the stitched dies, it's true. Have you guys tried? So this punch is called the Apple Builder Punch, but it doesn't just make apples. As you see, it can make pumpkins too. So, and then also in the punch, it has the stem and the leaf. Oh gosh, I don't know if you can see that. So we'll do the leaf in Old Olive. Okay. And then we'll do the stem in Soft Suede. Okay. Oops, there we go. And we will, so this is my personal opinion. Tell me what you guys think. I think when you put the fat side kind of down, I feel like that's like an apple stem. But when you turn it with the fat side up, I feel like it's more of a pumpkin stem. Okay, so there's, that's not any particular, I don't know. I just made that up. That's how I feel. So let me know what you think. I'm going to use glue dots to kind of stick that on. So this Harvest Hello stamp set can be bundled with the Apple Builder Punch, and you get 10% off if you buy the both together. So it's super cute. And of course the little leaf is cute. And we'll put that. I like glue dots because they're so easy to use. Just slip it on the back there. Okay, and then we can look at how happy that is. Okay, let's glue that down. Hopefully you guys can see everything okay. I'm having trouble seeing, but that's because I forgot to get my glasses before I started. How are you guys doing out there? Okay, let's put this on too. Our cute little pumpkin guy. And then we can it even has a sentiment there, this little hey there pumpkin. So let's stamp that. Is this it? Yep, hey there pumpkin. So let's clean him off. And we'll use that. Okay, you guys okay out there? Okay, perfect. So let's stamp that on our scrap piece of paper. We'll use our Memento black ink again. I love how in a stamp set everything coordinates. So not only do I have the pumpkin stamp, but I have a little pumpkin saying. And sometimes when I want to cheat, I use this little punch. It's the classic label punch. Okay, and I just slip it in and punch it out. It's a little tight, this one, but I think we'll be okay. We can still slip it in there. Okay, and then we'll use my paper snips, and we can lop off the edges. You don't have to, but, and we can just have it peeking out here. Okay, so let me put some snail on there, and then we can sneak this back here. Okay, isn't that cute? Okay, let's finish off our project. This is our little decoration. And you remember we've got our DSP, our showcase product here, product of the month. And what I'm going to use are the 3x6 gusseted cellophane bags. So Stampin' Up! Does sell these. You may not have noticed them because when you think of Stampin' Up! You think of stamps, ink, and paper, but they do have some fun gift and treat packaging options. So this is one of the cute bags, which is just the right size, and it's good because it's gusseted. So what that means is that there is like a, I don't know what this is called. It's like a seam here so that it allows the bag to open up a bit wider. Okay, so this fits right in here. So I think I got this idea, I saw it at convention, and then I went to a demonstrator event where we made these, and I thought this is perfect for this paper because actually the paper can just go right into the bottom of the bag. See how it can kind of sit in the bag like that? Okay, and of course you have to fill it with candy. So let's put some candy in here. If you guys watched last week, I had a huge box of Halloween candy. I am embarrassed and ashamed to admit that there's no more left. I ate them all. So now we're on to another box of Halloween candy and whatever other chocolate I have in my room there. We can put this in as well. Here. You can fit tons into these gusseted bags. You can even put more than that. But what we'll do, I find it nice to kind of seal the bag a little bit, like kind of close the gusset at the top. So again, I'm going to use our glue dots here and just kind of close this fold, this part of the bag, so it's almost like I'm sealing it shut. Okay, can you guys see that okay? Okay, so that goes right in there. Perfect. And then we can use snail or glue dots or anything. So this flap comes on the outside. So this part is on the inside, and then this flap is on the outside. Okay, just like that. So can you kind of see? And so what's really fun about this project is you get both sides of the Designer Series paper. You can enjoy one side of the Designer Series paper, and you get to enjoy the other side. Okay, isn't that fun? And then you can dress it up and decorate it how you want. So we'll just put that at the top. Okay, wouldn't that be a fun table favor? You could totally change it to like a Thanksgiving theme and use it as a table favor for Thanksgiving. Or these could be like special Halloween treats. Okay, what do you guys think? There we go. So, and then yesterday I made a whole bunch of these, but just used different paper because I went with some friends to see Downton Abbey. And so I wanted to get a little more floral, feminine sort of theme because the women in that movie are so feminine and so dressed up and everything. So I used the Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper. See how it's exactly the same project, but just different paper, different stamps, and it becomes a totally different project, right? Depending on the theme. So this was perfect to give to the friends who I met for the Downton Abbey movie. But if you're thinking about little trick-or-treaters or special friends for Halloween, then you can do this. But you could imagine, I mean, this is just you know, a couple of examples. Your imagination can go wild now that you know how to make it. And you see how easy it is to make it. Because really the time is spent on designing how you want to decorate the label up here, right? But the actual other part is super easy. You just need the 3x6 gusseted bags and a strip of the Designer Series paper. Okay, so again, you'll get the tutorials with the measurements and everything. If you place an online order on my store, any amount using this host code will get you the tutorials with the measurements for all 4 of the projects that I did over this month using the Monster Bash Designer Series paper. But of course, if your order is over $60 or more, then you will also get this class kit completely free to make this sampler. Okay, so this host code is going to close tomorrow on the 25th, so don't wait. We did have an update on the clearance rack, so there's lots of goodies there as well. And if you're looking for Christmas ideas or some shopping, this is on the online store, but I think they have a list. This is just a sampling of products that are available for $30 or under. Okay, so you've got some gift packaging ideas, you've got some stamp sets, punches, embellishments. So there's all different things that you can get and still stay within your budget and still take advantage of my online shopping gift. Okay, so thanks for joining in today. Here's another, last week I showed another way to use the DSP, right? So many different projects we've done this month. So anyway, thanks for tuning in for this month's product of the month, Facebook Lives, every Tuesday at 2. Let me flip this around so that we can say proper goodbye here. And then you can ask me any questions if you have any. Okay. Thanks, guys. So I hope you liked the project this week. I was really excited about it, but it's kind of sad that I already switched chocolates because I ate the other box. It's horrible to have work in your own home in the craft room. You have to have lots of candy to stock up in case you make candy treats, but it means it's like make a project, eat 5 candies. Make a project, eat 10 candies. So pretty dangerous here. So I'm hoping you liked my project today, and then make sure to tune in next week on Tuesday at 2 to see what October's product of the month will be and what we'll create with it. If you're watching the replay or just tuned in, don't be afraid. Go ahead and comment. I do enter the comments into a little raffle draw, and I hope that inspired you this week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.